What's up? Hi. My name is Nichelle, Ohshells on all social media, and this is Nichful Thinking, where me, Nichelle, your host, talks about what she's thinking. Recently, I've come into the understanding that I am meant to do this. I am meant to be in front of the camera, you know what I mean? And sharing my thoughts. A lot of my thoughts are based off of just having faith, being really, really mindful about the mindset that you have, and really practicing getting out of your own way, like truly owning your life and designing the life of your dreams. That's something that I have been just fantasizing about since I could probably remember, like 5 years old. I would literally sit and stare off into the distance. And for the longest time, like decades, I've had different people in place. Like, I've had different people that I knew, I inspired, but I feel like the people that I gravitated towards were types of people who normalized my thoughts and or made me feel like I was doing too much, right? And more recently, I'm like, dude, like I'm literally exactly who always dreamed of. Like just being so confident, just being so sure of myself, even when I don't know what's going on, it's like I'm making the right decision anyway. People are like, oh my God, like the universe, like, yeah, it's really given that. Like, what I put out into the world is always love and light. I'm always going to be operating from a space of like, I want you to be great. Is enough room for everybody. If anything, we need to be helping everybody get to the place that they need to be in life. Because when everybody is at the place they need to be in life, when everybody is radiating this love and light, oh, baby, the world we live in would look completely different. I saw somebody say on, like, I don't know if it was TikTok or what, but they essentially was like, yo, imagine if everybody was walking in their purpose. Like, imagine if everybody was literally doing the things that they were supposed to be doing, that they know that they're supposed to be doing. And it's a day by day, small, small actions at a time. But like, imagine if everybody was truly walking in their purpose, how much synchronicity, how much beauty we would see in this world. Things be out of whack because people be out of whack. Okay. So, yeah, here on this podcast, I'm going to be talking mainly about just the thoughts that I have, the connections that I've made throughout life, the things that I look up at the sky and I'm like, that's interesting. That kind of connects to the way we think about this, and this. One thing about me, two things for sure. I speak in metaphors. Okay. So you're going to hear a lot of different like concepts, and I'm going to be very metaphoric about it. Like the other day, I was at an event and we were talking about femininity. The topic of femininity came up. Like, what does it mean to be feminine? And I posted a video recently on my Instagram where I basically was saying like when you are clear on who you are, when you're clear on what you're all about, that's the first step. Like really truly building your heaven on earth. Like for me, I know I need to get into the dance studio. I need to find a yoga class. Like there's some free classes like going outside and just like going to the park. Like people be hosting free stuff all the time for community. Go to the rec center, like recreational centers in your town if they have them. Like I feel so blessed to have those resources kind of ingrained and locked in from a young age. But in my adulthood, I'm like, who am I? Like, what do I do? Literally, I needed to rebuild and redesign myself. I get close to me by offboarding everything else that does not make me feel good. Period. I need a break from this. I need a break from everybody. I need to get with Nichelle. And then I start implementing or onboarding all the things that I'm like, yeah, this is exactly who I am. This is exactly who I need to be. Like, oh, I feel so good. Let me do my nails. Let me do my makeup. Like, oh, my hair is different. Like, I style my physical being. I'm styling my mental being. Like, over here were my journals, my devotional. Like, everything is sitting right here. I'm writing it down. I'm getting that out my body onto the paper. Like, you have to understand the methods that work for you. Like, there's some people who like to paint, like, et cetera, et cetera. But document how you're feeling, on board the things that are going to make you feel good, and they don't got to break the bank, right? So once you do that for a little bit, you creating boundaries. You like, no, I can't do that because from 5 to 6 I cook my dinner. That's something that I'm not doing, so back up. Like, get real strict about the appointments that you make with yourself. And something interesting happens where your creativity comes back. Something interesting happens when your intuition starts coming back, where you're like, wait a minute, I've been driving to work the same way every single day. I wonder what it would be like to give myself a little extra time in the morning and take a different route, the scenic route, if you will, right? I don't always got to get on the highway. What if today I don't get that coffee from that coffee shop, but I get my coffee from this coffee shop. Start making little changes. Give yourself a chance to see something different. And I'm telling you, your creativity will come back. And the way that your creativity comes back will make you feel childlike. That thought in the back of your head that's like, oh, let me grow up. All right, no, it's not that serious. No, shut it up. Do what you gotta do, right? We're all adults here. Do what you gotta do. Do your homework, take care of your stuff, make sure you can pay your bills. But the extra time you have on top, let's not shut off everything and go idle. Like, let's find 5 minutes to meditate. Let's find just 5 minutes to stretch. Let's listen to 2 minutes of something positive just to say we did it, just to start something new. And I'm telling you, your life will open up. Not only will your life open up, but you'll become more creative. Not only will you become more creative, but you begin to be inspired and you'll start doing things differently as a byproduct. I don't know what you believe in, but my faith, I move with the blood of Jesus Christ, okay? I always say I'm not religious, but I do have relationship with my creator. And I do believe that this is a whole nother episode where there's like a spectrum of Christianity. Well, we're gonna talk about that. But I say all that to say, anyway, yeah, once you clear everything out, you onboard the new stuff, you start doing things differently just to see how it would go. You become more creative, you become more inspired. You're already journaling or documenting how you're feeling in the way that you see fit. Child, I tell you something, you be like, wow, the very thing that people told me to stop doing or would judge me for, on the other side of that is literally my purpose. Like, if you have an idea of what your purpose may be, I would love for you to comment that. Oh, it's time for me to go. Oh my gosh, it's time for me to go. All right, y'all, I gotta go. But this was the first episode, and I'm really excited. I don't know if it's first episode, second episode. I don't know when this is gonna drop, but I turned the camera on, and I said, "Camera, record," and this is what we got. So, all right, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Nichful thinking, we doing this. All right, I'll see y'all. Bye. That felt good. That felt good.